what you get is pretty much a straight up war film. And people are saying, well, shit, that's cool. I mean, that's what I'm here to see. I'm here to see a war film. That's what the trailer advertised for me. You know, let's get straight to the fighting, get to the action. I'm fine with that. And they do get to that. But beforehand, they got to make a few commands, you know, press some buttons, pull some levers, relay some messages, you know,
of course,
chart some graphs, draw out some draw out some lines on a board, show people what they need to do. You know, it's I guess the point. You like, damn. You know, usually in movies we just start getting right into it. You know, prepping for a battle is very long and detailed.
Well, hell, you don't want to die.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, no, listen to me. I'm talking about the movie.
Right,
like these ain't real people now. You know,
it said inspired by true events.
This is a guy. These are actors and shit. All right, this is just. It's just like, you know, I'm looking at this shit and it's just like, all right, wow, man, it takes you know, so we kind of just prepping in real time for these. You know, I could have joined the Navy and done this shit. I didn't need to see all this stuff right here, man. It's you know, it's kind of like being at a restaurant. You in the kitchen just watching people prepare your food while you're waiting on it. It's like, all right, you know, cool. I guess maybe the payoff will be great when we get to the battle. But even when the fighting starts in this, it takes a while before you feel like you were actually part of the action, because they're sticking pretty much to the point of view of the crew and the people on the ship right here. You know, the Greyhound will torpedo an enemy that we don't see. And you'll hear boom, some cheers. You'll see an oil slick on the water, and you're like, well, shit, I guess we got him. You know, I don't know, but you don't get the glorious special effects of the ship blowing up underwater and all the bodies floating and people on fire and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really see all that. Again, because it's taking place from the point of view of the people on the ship while all these people are working together. Mm-hmm. You know, you do see other ships getting attacked, but you usually see those ships getting attacked off in the distance because, again, you're on the ship looking at what's going on out there.
Okay, so it's giving you that experience.
Yeah, and it's not, you know, a fully submerged experience because not everything is in real time. It's a lot of preparation before they go into like actually, you know, fighting each other, but it's, you know, and it's not, you know, it's not one cut like 1917.
Yeah.
Anything like that. It's edited. Time passes, hours pass, so you're not fully feeling submerged, but at the same time, you're not, you know, for anybody's going in looking for just like a straight up war movie where the fighting is loud and it's continuous and we're seeing all the graphic war is hell type imagery. You're not getting that right here. It's you know, it still looks cool, still looks impressive. Mm-hmm. It's just that, you know, like I said, that's not what the movie's really doing. You know, what's really impressive is what they're doing, because I mean, it looks good mainly because of the water that they have going on, like the spectacle of pretty much the ocean vastness while all the ships are on there, and when they start fighting, it's almost like the water just instigating shit.
Yeah,
water trying to start shit with people. Gonna let them talk to you like that?
Right. Two kids squaring off with each other, and one of them just pushes one to the other.
Like the ocean pushes one ship into another one. Yeah, you fight. You know, it's this is a lot of this is CG, but also, you know, some of this I guess could count as, again, the cinematic scope of these fights. That's impressive. You know, like I said, looking at the vastness of the ocean and how violent it gets and turbulent it gets when these people start fighting, that is cool. So I can see why Tom Hanks was kind of disappointed. Tom Hanks he came out and he's like, you know, I wish this could have been on the big screen, but glad I just didn't die of corona. Yeah. You know, so I can see why. It's a good looking film, even though you might not be getting the being thrown into the action like you want to. So if you're looking for Saving Private Ryan on the water, then that's not what you're getting here.
Well, it sounds like this would be a good movie for people who are the actual military and history buffs who would watch the kind of action movie that most people get excited about and go, that's not how that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, well, I tell you what really is what they're trying to do here, because it takes about they do eventually get into close range battles with each other. You do start to get in the middle of the fight after a while, but it takes about 40 minutes to get there. And I was able to stop and look and see, because there's a moment where these huge ass bullets just start pelting the Greyhound. And it's like, okay, now this is probably what people are looking for. And then it starts to feel more like a traditional war film. You start to feel like you're right into it. You start to actually get all the, the surrounding sound with everything and whatnot. But even that is pretty brief after a moment, because that's not what they're trying to do. I tell you, the reasons why I think that the battles in here are relatively tame compared to the recent war movies that we've seen, because war movies now, they try to show you all the gory details with those.
Yeah, it said Saving Private Ryan opened a whole new door.
Oh yeah, no, none of that that glorious heroic John Wayne shit where everybody's standing on the beach and bullets just flying by. You do that shit, you're gonna lose a jaw and an eye and an arm and a leg. That's what happens here, man. Is that they try to like get into that without really going into it, man. It's a PG-13 movie.
Okay,
you do have a war film that has Hollywood visuals, but not a Hollywood story. Which is, again, depending on what you're looking for, can be good or bad. Because, again, you're avoiding all those cliches that we talked about, like with these movies. But
because, like, if you see Midway, it's just full of those cliches.
Okay, this is the anti-Midway then.